Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Shit. We unstable as fuck. Why? Why are we unstable? This is not good. My bitrate is bad. Oh, there we go. Now it's better. Let's go. I don't know what was happening there. I have everything off, so alright. You guys can hear me just fine, right? I have everything off, so alright. You guys can hear
turn
me
up
just
my mic
fine,
a little.
right? I have everything
Turn up my mic a little bit more.
off, so alright. You guys can hear
Turn
me
up
just
my mic a
fine,
little.
right?
Turn up my mic a little bit more.
I have everything off, so alright. You guys can hear
Turn
me
up
just
my mic a
fine,
little.
right? I have everything
Turn up my mic a little bit more. All right. I think we're Gucci. I think we're gonna start the game. But Alton is B. I think we're Gucci. I think we're gonna start the game. But Alton is B. My mic was not connected properly yesterday, so I apologize about that. Not great audio, but today we are going all in and everything is going to be good. And I'm going to turn up my brightness just a little bit so it's not too bad. I'm letting the hair flow because I've had a hat on all day today. So let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Guys, let me turn down this music. This music be hella loud, bro. There we go. Okay. All good. All good. Let's return. Alright, she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sorori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sorori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. I can't fucking read, apparently. Sorry, I have a scab on my leg. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sorori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? My foot itches like crazy. It hurts. I'm letting everything flow today. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Guys, I want to get this low latency out of here. Or up here. Oh, we already have it on. Okay, we're good. Just gonna refresh and just keep in check with it. I think we're doing fine now. We're doing fine. I'm gonna get the video stats up too. Video stats. Okay. Alright, we're doing fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Guys, why did my frames drop so much? It's like 5 minutes ago. That's so weird. Okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again. Okay. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. Oh, shit. Okay, then. Soraya begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sorori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much of it. But hearing it come from Sorori's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sorori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sorori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sorori. Even Dane liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sorori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everybody. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Dane. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Dane lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yeah, it's kind of weird having 4 girls look at you. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. Bro, this shit fucking hurts. Why does my fucking foot hurt? My foot hurts so bad. I don't know if I have a cut or what, dude. It just hurts. The poem is called... It's called... What? Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. A rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works perfect. It works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. So I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dane. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Bro, I am not a simp in this game. I'll tell you that much. I walk home with Sori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I don't know, guys. What should I do? Because you got to stick to one girl, you know? Yuri is hot. But Sori has been my best friend for a long time. And if she really likes me that much, then... Let's just say walk home with Sori. I gotta be loyal. I gotta be. Sori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You are so silly, Dane. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry? Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Yeah, see, that's me in general. Like, I just... Like, that's not even creepy. That was obviously my own decision, but, like, if I'm with someone, I'm with them, like, you know, I'm with them fully, you know? Like, I don't want to be with anybody else. I'm not trying to have two girlfriends, you know, that's... Oh, it's a thing. It is definitely a thing that I don't like doing. I used to do it, but I can't do it anymore. It was a while back. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? So Sori and me like each other. We obviously like each other. That or we're just really good friends. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna post this. I'm gonna post the stream on Facebook really quick before we keep going.
I gotta figure out how to... Oh, we got another viewer. Who's in here? Oh, wait, that's probably me. Guys, I don't know. Channel... Okay, share to Facebook. Copy. There we go. Got it. All right. All right. Who knows what will happen in that time? What time is it? 11:11. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go again. This music is very interesting. Okay, we'll do Cage. We're gonna make this really... when you get really depressing. Switch. Sadness. Empty. Shame. Defeat. Suicide. Put a little philosophy in there. Doki doki. Oh my gosh. I'm not putting that in there. Depression. Treasure. Romance. Tragedy. Misery. Hurt. Despise. Okay. Pain. Grief. Okay, I got one last thing. Judgment. Okay. Made a really depressing one. Oh man. Last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Nasuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sorori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's your name. It's right in
your name. Monica. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sorori's, anyway. Excuse me? Well, where's Sorori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sorori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sorori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Ah, ha. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Yo, guys. Oh my god, that's another thing. I worry a lot about people, bro. Yo, they get this shit they're way too on point. Sorry shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you. Okay, I'm just making sure my audio is all the way up. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sorori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sorori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dane, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Soraya recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sorori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one. Excuse me, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dane. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dane. Oh shit, see, here we go. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sorry talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sorry is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Dane. Have you thought of that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sorori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sorori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sorori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. I know exactly how much that exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Sorry guys, I suck at reading. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sorori. Guys, I'm so intrigued. Should I show my poem too first? Let's do Monica this time. Alright, let's change it up. Hi, Dane. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Great job, Dane. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sorori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level, though. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's paradoxical. It's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning, or start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't. If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Excuse me. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. Give me 1 second. Grab my drink and a piece of candy I grabbed from work. Okay. I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? What's up? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Nasuki. Fuck it. Oh man. This is seriously a step backwards. Huh? I liked your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up just... What if you just ended up scaring me away? That's, It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Nasuki's elbows connect with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Nasuki. Anyway, Nasuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. This song skipped. Holy shit, this is a lot to read. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to, a shore reaching beyond your sight, and a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you are wonderful when you press your lips into mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Is it good? Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. That's true. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Yuri, and we'll talk to Saray last. Dane, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion you have poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Aw. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri smiles sadly. Dane, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Guys, I just farted. Okay. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Dane. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Dane. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. That's me. I read too deeply into things. Oh my god. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm ending the stream. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. This is ridiculous. They know too much. The FBI is watching me right now. I guarantee it. I'm cooked. I am absolutely 100% cooked, mate. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. So it's rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Uh, um, if you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. Her hands in her head. I love when that shit goes backwards and it's just funny as shit. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. As hot as Yuri is, I'm staying with Sorori. Oh gosh, they're writing about a beach. Okay. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. Only one can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. That was good. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on an occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? That's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, here we go, Sorori. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Dane. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Dane. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Rory. I know you have. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to put up with you sometime. With you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sorry. No, no. Dane, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sorry has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sorry. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you are feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sorry shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Dane. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Haha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sorry cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh, I feel so bad for Sorori. I want her to be okay. This is not like her, dude. This is not like her at all. Okay. Okay, you three. Well, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? True that. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It's true. In your books, baby. Look, the only thing different is that Sorori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sorori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All this time to not go home? All the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sorori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I didn't want to force it. Ooh. The curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. I feel like Natsuki is a little bit of a what would you call a narcissist? She's a bit of a narcissist, if you ask me. Anyways, Sorry will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki is pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So, you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dane. The one who is truly useless. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Oh, jeez. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Dane may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Dane too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dane to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet. You know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Dane, you are okay with this, right? In the end, it is up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Wait, what? What? Guys, what should I do? Oh, man. Guys, is it gonna ruin things between me and Sorori if I pick Yuri? Because I kind of want to pick Yuri and just see how things go. I want to pick Yuri. Fuck it. Well, I'll probably be the most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Dane? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Dane? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I am so sorry for this. I don't really know why Dane picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you were trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sorori. But even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sorori would say at a time like this. Because Sorori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Oh shit, here we go. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Yo, what? What the fuck? I can't with this game, guys. I really fucking can't. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Dane. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only choose Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You are forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Uh, I didn't. I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots the roof. Even though I got pretty used to handling her at this point. Oh, handling her how? There's no telling what might end up happening when we are outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between... Wait, what? Guys. What does that mean? I was literally thinking that same thing. But, like, at the same time, I have Sorori. I don't need to be getting with her. As, you know. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Okay. Guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is crazy. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and I'm clearly an intimate person in general. Okay. Clearly. Clearly, it says clearly. Oh my gosh. And there's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sorori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sorori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sorori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sorori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sorori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we are family. Okay. This house is quiet. Sorori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her. Oh God, what's happening? Sorori? Hi, Dane. I sit down in a room. Sorori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sorry's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sorry had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only naturally for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Dane. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sorry. I grab Sorry by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Haha. Sorry gives me an empty smile. I think I know what it is, and I think it's because of our last time we talked about me, walking with Yuri. And I chose Sorori, obviously. I chose her because that was the last conversation we had, and then the next day she was being off. So I think it was that conversation that she's overthinking. But who knows? Sorori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Dane. But you are wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You were just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sorori? You are really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Dane? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Holy shit. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sorori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Guys, I just realized something. That or I'm just going crazy and I'm just overthinking it, but is Sorori my best friend because I have a best friend? I didn't think about that. Like, I have a best friend like her, but like a guy. that obviously I don't like that way, but obviously in this game, I apparently like her. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, sorry? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder and to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Dane. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone being sad or being happy together is the best thing for me. Yo, guys, this is okay. This is crazy. This game is so weird and crazy and creepy because anytime I'm between anytime I get into a relationship, it seems like especially in high school, it doesn't really happen now, but when I was in high school, anytime I'd get into a relationship or try to, there'd always be another girl that likes me, and both of them had either depression or they were crazy. I don't know what it is. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Dane, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Soray's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once grabbed Soray's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Dane. Sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Dane. Soraya isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Soraya's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Dane. Soraya barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it. Then you have to let me be selfish to you, too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Soraya finally puts her arms around me in return. Oh, thank God. I was getting anxiety about that. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Dane. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Soraya lets me go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. Would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um uh it's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Soraya wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Soraya shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Soraya and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Soraya is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should focus on what's ahead of me. Guys, I have to go to bed. Holy shit. I want to figure out what happens between me and Yuri, though. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything. I hope we got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. God, I do that every fucking time someone comes over. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during my poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What do you think she's trying to do? She's trying to do something. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? And that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. That's so. Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you'd put it. Ooh. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? See? I told you guys. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing moments that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Dane. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper. Do my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yep, I have bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon, to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handle has an intricate intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted. Excuse me. I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna save it. Okay. The blade itself is is gently tinted blue. Oh my god, it's 12:30. Oh my gosh. I need to go to bed. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Uh-huh. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? I feel like if you promise you won't be weirded out. I promise. All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Guys, I'm actually going to end the stream soon, though. Like, I was going to say I'm going to end the stream because I literally have a fucking collection of knives up there. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of... The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? Or it is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Dane! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no, a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off. Now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What the fuck? Okay, now it's getting real. Now it's getting real, folks. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. she doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? All right. You know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Dane, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You are so weird, Dane. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one. Actually, it was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move onto the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a knit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? Is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full size. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Yuri, your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong. So, let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Guys, I'm really pushing my luck with this shit. Holy cow. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Excuse me, that's my chair. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels like a lot like art class projects we had back then. Okay. Let's chill out. Let's chill out, game. You need to chill out. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this is too childish. Or this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Okay. This is really just breaking some walls here, isn't it? I don't really like anime, but I am sharing anime right now. So, and I share games. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab a unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri feels. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. No, it's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on your face, neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. What's happening? Oh shit. Here. I pat down Yuri's face with the neck towel. Ah. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds up my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Feels really nice. Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, sending a tingle sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Yo, what did they kiss? The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be the best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little bit I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. That's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we could do this again. Whatever you want. You can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Siri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so. You're very thoughtful, Dane. Yuri takes a step closer and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sorori. Huh? Ah. Hi, Dane. Sorry. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Dane. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Suri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Suri waves goodbye after her. Sorry, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sorori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Dane? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Dean. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? Sorry. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. That's something that I would trade for anything else. Even if it takes an entire lifetime. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Suri looks away. Ida put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Dane. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Suri? I'm scared of that. That I might like you more than you like me. Suri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dane, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sorry. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down I slide my hand down Soray's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Soray nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give it to you. Guys, should I leave it off on this? Guys, I don't know who to stick to. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Fuck it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll be both happy. Dane. Oh shit, I have dark hair. What the fuck? Suddenly, Soray wraps her arms wraps her arms tightly around me. Dane, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Soray in my arms, pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Dane. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Soray's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Soray? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Dane. It's okay, Soray. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Oh, okay. I trust you. Soray and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Dane. Soray gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Soray means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Soray? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sorori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sorori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sorori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Guys, I'm gonna end it here. This was a really good episode. I'm not gonna lie. It's the day of the festival. Yep. Okay. Yep. We're saving it here. Guys, that was an insane episode. That was absolutely insane. Holy cow. I really enjoyed that episode and was super exciting. Why do I have pictures? Wait, oh, there's. Wow. Yo. What? Cool. Hmm. There's so many. Okay. Oh, you could just like play music. That's nice. Okay. Well, cool. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you guys tomorrow.